Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Gyan of Python. In the last tutorial we have covered the stack and unstack function with the duplicates and unique value as well. If you have any query in that, please comment me in the comment box so that we will take some more example in that. So in this tutorial guys, we will take the copy and zip function, how this copy and zip function will work. So let's get started guys. This is not a pandas tutorial, so we are just okay. So guys, it is very important, this copy and zip function. So let's say we'll create one list here. Okay, we'll execute this one. If we want to assign any list to A, let's say I want to assign B as a means what are the elements inside the A, it will goes to B. Okay, means once you will execute, you will get same element what we have in the A. Okay, in A also we have the same element. You can see now in A also we have same element. Now if I want to append the B, if I want to append B with the sixth element, okay, when you will see in the B we have appended that is 6. Now we will check in A whether it is updated or not, it is appended or not. See guys, it is appended 6 here as well, but in some cases I don't want to append, I don't want to change my old list, that is A, means I don't want to change this old list. It should be as it is, it should be as it is, it should not change. Okay, so in that case you need to use the copy function. So we will execute one more time. We will put 1 2 3. Okay, execute this one. We will assign B equals to A dot copy. I will copy this, okay guys, so that it will not impact your parent list. You can say it will not impact in your first list. Okay, so guys, if you append your list now with, let's say I want to append one list inside. Once you will execute, you can see in the B it is appended, that is list is appended. If you check in A, it is not appended in your list because we have already copied your first list, that is A. So this is very important guys. If you are working somewhere any other company, so in that situation you need to use the old list as well as new list, but old list should not be changed. So in that case you should be use this copy function so that your old list will not impact if you are using the new list like this. If you want to append your new list, so it will not impact in your old list. So like this copy function will work. Now we'll see the zip, how this zip function will work. So in zip function we will, whatever we will zip, we will put in the list. So we'll create two lists over here. When you will execute, you will get this data. See what is zip will does. See, we have two lists over here. It will zip together, means it will zip first list and second list together. First list it will zip with the other list of first element, then first element it is with the first element, second element is with the second element. So like this it will zip together guys. If you change here, let's say I want to add one more list over here, in that case what this will impact on your zip function, we can see here. See, it will zip 3 of your list now, 0th element, then 0th element, and 0th element. From all the list it will comes together as a zip, and you will get as a tuple. You will get as a tuple form. Okay guys, now hope this will make sense how zip will work. Means it will zip together whatever the list or whatever the things you have, it will zip together. Okay, this, so that I have taken this example, so I will remove this one, guys. Okay, once you will execute, you will get in the zip format. So when you can use this one, say you have one list, now you have the number of list. Now if you, in that case, if you want to check the index of your of your all element, now in that case you can you can pass this one. You can pass this 0 1 2 3 4 till what the element you are present in the list. Then in this case you can pass the uh, you can pass the list as well. What I have made, you can see here, a list is I have made over here. I can pass list as well inside, so uh, it will act like a, we have passed the list over here. We have passed a list also, we have make a list, so we can pass the attribute also what we have mentioned for the list. Okay guys, so like this it will work. These two functions are very important, guys. So if you want to check the index of all the elements, so you can see here the first element having 0th index, 2 element having first index, 3 element having the 2 index. So like this you can use the zip function to get the output very fast. Thank you guys. In the next tutorial we'll see some more stuffs with the pandas tutorial. Thank you.